After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, episode 536. Today is it's Monday, January 9th.
Yep, we actually got in on Monday.
2023. Yeah, I have to go to the dentist tomorrow, so we wanted to try and get in today. My name is Marlisha, also known as Lady Furnico.
I'm Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
We want to welcome all new and returning viewers to the Fun in the Woman Cave. If you're new, we're glad you found us, and we hope you find something you like and that you stay with us. If you are returning, we're always glad to have you with us. If you are new or returning and you haven't joined us officially yet, please feel free to do so. We'd love to have you do so. Just tap the little heart, little subscribe button and the little bell. That's
Yes.
what I was thinking about. So you can get notifications and share it if you'd like. I forgot that you can share. I heard Crystal talking about it the other day. So if you want to share the podcast, that would be fun. Okay. Yeah.
You
so
forgot about sharing.
I forgot sharing. I don't share. Mine. Back. It is a reference. Yes. Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny. No, I don't watch it, but my husband and my daughter do constantly.
Yeah.
It seems like constantly.
Honestly, it's better than some of the other stuff they can tend to watch.
Yeah. And it's not bad. I mean, it's just, after a while I get tired of all the
noise.
But anyway, so if you want to join in the alongs and all the stuff that's going on, then you need to go to the group. And our group is phmpodcast.freeforms.net. That's phmpodcast.freeforms.net, and it's below in the description box. Okay? I think I have one more thing.
You do. So,
okay. In my woodland... I thought I was using my other one. In my Woodland Creatures Adagio mug is the Archivist tea, and I left the tin over there and the sugar and everything over there because... I did. We're running really late, and it's not her fault for once. It's my fault.
It's not my fault for once? Really?
Yes.
You really tried to pin that all on me.
Yes. How many times have I said, it's time, and I didn't see your message. That
doesn't happen as much as you say it does.
I beg to differ. But anyway, regardless, it's my fault today. So, we... are going to kind of move along. I'm really tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night because of various different things, one of which I was kind of silly and had caffeine too late at night. Usually that doesn't bother me, but apparently...
What was caffeinated that you had?
I told you my chai tea.
I forgot that you said that.
Yeah. I have a certain kind of chai tea. It's one of the powdered blends that I really like to have, and I try not to have too much because it has dairy in it, but it was the only thing I felt like having that late at night, so... Yeah,
you should have had, I guess you don't have apple cider. You should have had something with Red Hots because that seemed to put you to sleep.
But then I wouldn't have stayed awake for the show. If I kid you not, I didn't get any this year, but if I get apple cider and put some Red Hots in it and heat it up and drink it, I will be out in 10 minutes.
It's like giving her Valium.
Well, I don't know about a Valium, but it doesn't make me weird. It just makes me sleepy.
Valium doesn't necessarily make you weird.
Anyway. So moving along, I have the Archivist in my Adagio mug, and I'm enjoying it very much. I have a little bit of cream in it. Well, almond milk, vanilla almond milk.
And for me, I had to pull up, because I always say it wrong. Mom, they had at the library for...
Okay, we're not doing that.
I was just showing you. I'm excited. Okay.
You can be excited after the podcast.
I'm just pulling this up.
Yes, we're football today. We don't watch football anymore, but we're football today.
Well, I put this on when I was just like, I just want something comfortable. Mm-hmm. And Mom
No, I fully admit to it. I looked, I said, oh, that would be a nice little theme for today.
It's black. I think it's called Black Dragon Pearl. Yeah.
Oh, is that the one that Woody gave you?
Yeah, I wanted to have it again.
We're starting. People have been giving us little things because our birthdays are coming up at Adagio. So at Adagio, you earn points, and when people's birthdays come up, if you want to, you can give them things for their birthdays. So this is something that Talia got.
So
for
I just
birthday.
wanted to show you. I'm trying to. This is what it looks like when you. Black Dragon pearls are actually tea rolled into these little balls, and that's just, I guess, the traditional way that it's provided.
You kind of lose the effect when you put it in an infuser in a mug where you can't see it unfurl.
Right.
But, yeah.
Well, that's like the ones that flower. I used to have those.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, I had one that was. What did I have the other day? It was a green tea, and
Oh, green teas expand.
It was.
They look like spinach when they're done.
Yeah, but they were really tight, and then they went whoosh.
Yeah,
it was
typical.
literally like dumping out a tablespoon or more of spinach.
Yeah, no,
When-
that's pretty normal for
Do you
green
have
tea.
enough room on your table?
Yeah.
You're holding it on your leg.
No. I just am doing it because I can see it better that
Oh,
way.
okay. Well, you better say about your tea.
Because I was looking at the notes for it.
Right.
So they describe it as being smooth, rich, with a chocolatey taste, and it's from the Yunnan province of China.
I have some teas from the Master Blend in my cart that I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get or not because I have so much tea.
I need a sip of this because I have more than I thought.
So you put more in?
There we go. Well, I wanted to make room for that little bit that I had left. Okay. So yeah, they're rolled into a large pearl-like shape, naturally sweet and smooth. So yeah, high caffeine. Want a sip? It's cooler than it was when you had it before. It was piping hot when the mom had it before. So what I've been doing lately is I'd actually got this for traveling.
This actually cools really well.
It cools wonderfully. You go ahead and put it down. I'll grab it from there. Thank you.
Did you want some of this?
What is it again?
It's the Archivist.
I'll try some.
I might have put a little bit too much tea in here for the water, but
But I got this for traveling. I wanted something that wouldn't leak. But what I've been using it for, I've been using it almost daily. I can get exactly 2 cups of this in there. So if I make it in the morning, I have 2 cups of tea already made for myself.
do you use 3 sugars or 4?
3. Well, because I don't use full two full
Oh, you're
ones.
this size. This size.
Yeah, two of this size.
Okay.
And it's exact.
Okay.
So it's perfect because I get exactly 2 of these.
I might have to look into something like that.
They have multiple colors.
Blue.
Actually, it's probably a good thing now that it is more on the expensive side, but the ratings are amazing. And like I said, if it's exactly 2, it keeps it. It's warm. It's not cool, but it's,
And these are about 11 ounces, so that's about 22. It would easily also fit if my other one breaks for my chai tea.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has cooled quite a bit, but this has been like I made this at 5 a.m.
Something like that.
and it was piping hot at liturgy when we at 7:30. So, I mean, it's gonna cool,
Well, everything cools. Yeah.
especially since once I dumped out half of this, it was gonna cool
'Cause you have
faster.
air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I've been really happy with it.
Okay, so that takes care of our tea. You didn't say what your mug was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, this is my Adagio emojis mug. I really love this
So
mug.
cute. I love it too, but she wanted it, so she got it for Christmas, so I didn't pick one up. I got pretty autumn leaves, which I had on my list. Davina gave me. I like.
I actually didn't even know you had it on your list. I just knew you liked autumn leaves. I was like, Davina, this is perfect.
Yep. I mean, I had this one on my list.
Oh.
I had the autumn leaves as well. Yeah.
You need to use the Sherlock one at some point.
Yes. I might do that later on today.
Yeah, because you won't have the community, so now you can adjust it. I mean, it's only a little bit bigger, I think, than these.
I think I said it was 14 ounces when I measured.
Did you? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember.
And it had a little bit, probably like 15 ounces, but you don't want to go up the top.
No, you don't.
Okay. Before we go into the alongs, and it's going to be very brief on the alongs, we have prizes that I put the names with the prizes. So for the tea and tails, look, Christina, what I'm using your bag for right now. All the prizes. Eventually it's going to have a blanket, but right now it's holding the prizes. Okay.
Well, that is where a blanket should be.
I love this. It's all the owls. It's all the owls. I love it. Okay. Okay. So the first one, let me just see here. The first one I'm going to pull for is for Tea and Tails. And let's see, this one. This is I think it's a Rub-a-Dub-Dub. It's a large, I think it's a super bulky white yarn. And this brown, kind of a tweedy. And I think this might be a bulky.
Tweety bird?
Yeah. And these two, I think this one is Sublime yarn. I can't really read it. Let me take it out of here and see. I'm sorry about the crinkling.
No, she's not.
No, I'm not.
Isn't she awful?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not Sublime. This is the right one? Oh no, this isn't hers. This is no, okay. Hold on, Sensitive. I'll find it. I had a really hard time labeling these, so here's hers. Okay. Tea and Tails. No, that's not it.
Are you having issues?
I am. I'm trying to find the one that because it has a special kind of marking on it, I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Okay. Tea and Tails. Yes, 4th quarter Tea and Tails. This is sensitized. Okay, and I don't know if it's in. This is 2 skeins of Sublime yarn. Okay, so sensitized. You've got 2 skeins of Sublime yarn. It's kind of a light brown, tan kind of color, wheat maybe color. And it's got these really subtle, like blue specks, like navy blue. I know I said like about 50,000 times, but anyway, Sublime yarn. This is sensitized. You won this, so I need you to get me your information. This is Tea and Tails. You got the 2 skeins of Sublime yarn. It's kind of a tannish kind of color, okay? Now, the other Tea and Tails is this is I Know Who You Are, and she won this brown yarn and this white bulky yarn. And the brown yarn is Araucania. I don't know. This is kind of a tweed, and I think it might be a worsted. It might be a worsted, or maybe a DK. I'm not quite sure, but it's really, really pretty. Let's see if it. Trying to see if it gives us needle sizes on here. It usually does. Needle size 6mm, 10 US. Oh, that's a worsted, at least, right? A worsted or maybe even a bulky. 10 US.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
Probably closer to a bulky.
Okay, so you
maybe
got
Aran bulky.
maybe an Aran bulky and a bulky. So I Know Who You Are, white yarn, and the which is Rub-a-Dub-Dub, and it's like a super bulky, and then this brown Araucania, or however you say it, brown yarn, kind of a tweedy yarn. For the Tea and Tails, I need your information, okay? Name, address, and what you won for the Tea and Tails. And for the full year, this was won by Jodidiah. Yes, Jody. So Jody, you've got these 2 scale. This is a little slightly bigger one because for the full year, you've got the 2 cones of Rowan denim lace yarn. They're 50-gram cones, and you've got I'm not sure what kind of. You got these 2 kind of pinky purple yarns and this 1 green yarn. I don't want to take it out because I probably won't be able to get it back in properly.
Yeah, because it's packed. Nice.
So this is, you've got the large Tea and Tails, Jody. Okay, so this is for the Tea and Tails. Say what you won, Jody. It's the large prize. You've got cones and skeins of yarn, okay? So that's the Tea and Tails. Now, the toy along. Let's see if I can do this before pulling it out. The toy along. Okay, here it is. All right, Jody. Just in the same message, Jody, just put down that you won for the toy along. This beautiful speckled yarn. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, this
Beautiful
is
plumage.
beautiful plumage. This is a.
Oh, did we turn on the lights?
No, I don't think so. As soon as I'm done with the prizes,
Okay,
I'll go
because we
turn-
didn't turn on light. I don't think we turned on.
I mean,
the backs either.
I told Davina that we were podcasting, but
But she would be within her rights to be confused if.
this is Happy Feet, okay? Happy Feet yarn, all right? So, Jody, Along with the message from the Tea and Tails, put down that you won for the toy along, the speckled yarn. It's a, what did I just say it was? It's speckled yarn. I think it's a Plymouth yarn, but it's Happy Feet. That's what it was, Happy Feet. I remember things.
Yay!
Okay. So that's for the toy along. And then I have this lovely green cake of yarn that whoever sent it to me, she may have sent a ball band, but it's not in here. So it's a mystery skein, but it is an absolutely gorgeous mystery skein. It's a full skein, and she just had caked it up already. So isn't this beautiful? Look at the blues and greens in this.
There you go.
Okay, so this goes to I Know Who You Are. Okay, I Know Who You Are. On your message, add on that for the toy along, you won a green cake of mystery yarn. It is really beautiful. So I hope you enjoy that. I think it's, what do you think? Is it sock yarn?
I'm pretty sure it's sock.
Yeah. It's either sock or sport, I think.
But I think it might be sock.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There's no ball band?
No ball band.
Well, does the tag in there say anything? Just yellow?
No, that's just saying who won it.
Okay.
Okay, so that's I Know Who You Are. We don't allow multiple winners within the same along, but we do allow people to win more than once if it's over alongs.
Right, because I mean, those are different entries.
It wouldn't be fair. Okay, the next one is the Out with the Old, Cal Cal Lao. I swear, every time I pull a name, Jody comes up. Okay? This one is...
We need to figure out another term because we have Cal Cal Lao, but now we have journaling and...
Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Okay, this is the yarn, and I know she likes neutrals, so she'll... I think she was the one who bought the neutrals from me that one time.
I don't know.
It was either her or
Stephanie.
Steph. I'm not sure which, but this is a beautiful yarn regardless. Isn't this beautiful? Can you see
I
that?
think I've gone
Look at
where I
that.
need to.
That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. This is the Kismet yarn. This is 400 yards, 100 grams, and it's called Soul Hand-Dyed Fingering Weight, Superwash Merino. So Jody, add this onto your message. That takes care of you for the alongs. No more prizes for Jody today. This is yours, Jody, okay? Keep putting your entries in. We have no problem with that. If you want to win, you just put in things.
Yeah.
So, Jody, just put this into your message so I know. It helps that I have all these, we have all these prizes and when I can combine them sometimes it's nice.
Yeah.
Now the next one is a new winner. Okay. This is my last prize that we pulled out, and this is 3 skeins of, I'm not sure what this yarn is called because every time I tried to do it, ball band fell apart. I was able to put them back in, but I couldn't figure out what the name of the yarn was. But it's 3 skeins of this, which is absolutely beautiful. Look, blue-green color. And this is Rena. Okay, Rena, I need your information. Yeah, I know I have it all somewhere, but I don't want to go looking for it. And besides, I want to hear from you. And I want to know you watched. So I just want everything.
Yeah, you do.
Rena, you won 3 skeins of this. It's kind of a blue-green. I can't believe this doesn't have the name on it. Oh, I know what it was. The name is covered by all the price tag on every single one of them.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can help you.
So, Retta, there's 3 of those. I think they're 50 grams.
Are you? Is it the You're looking for the yardage?
No, I'm looking for the name of the yarn.
It says right here.
Where?
Stilly River Yarns, Patina Juniper.
Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, so Steely River Yarns.
I don't think it says steel. It's not Steely. It's Stilly or...
Okay, something River Yarns, Patina Juniper. That looks like kind of like juniper. Okay, so there's 3 of these, Rena. So for you, and the ball bands, they're a little bit odd because of the kind of hook, so they come off easily. This has never been used. It's just the nature of the ball band. Okay.
Well, yeah, you sometimes usually that shape you see that kind of ball band.
Yeah. So these are for you, Rena. Name, address, what you won for the Out with the Old Cal Cal Out. Okay? And we'll figure out what we're going to do. We might just call them alongs.
Yeah, I mean, because make-alongs or whatever.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Okay, now.
It definitely would be a lot easier to say.
Mals.
Like from
Firefly? Yeah. We'll figure it out
Mal
later.
means bad.
Mal means bad.
In Latin.
He's watching for us. He's watching over us. Daddy's coming for us. Sorry, Firefly. Okay. Regarding the current alongs, all the information is in the threads on the PHN home group. We're doing a movie night, Cal Lal. It's January 1st through December 31st. And because we added something, I'm just going to say that the projects must be knit, loom knit, crocheted, woven, paper crafts such as journaling, origami, card making, etc. Okay? You guys already know what the feature patterns and everything are. So, and the hashtag is hashtag PHN Movie Night 2023 on Instagram. All right? And for PHN Ready Set Go, this is a quarterly one. This has a little bit more, January 1st to 31st of March. And no previous whips are allowed because it's Ready Set Go. And the same types of projects. For the month of January only, you have things that you can frog. If you want more information on the frogging and reclaiming of the yarn to get extra chance at a prize, it's in the threads on the group. And it's hashtag PHN Ready Set Go 2023 on Instagram. That's basically what I'm going to be saying 3 weeks out of 4. Okay? The other week I'll be going through more of the information unless something comes up. All right. Now, all right, that takes care of that.
Okay, and you have
4.
4 and I have 3, so.
Okay, let me see here. I did a lot of frogging, but I will get to that later. Oh, you know what, Taya? I need to put this. I don't have any room. I need to put this away so I can move.
Okay, well, if you give it to me, I'll throw it over there.
Well, I still have to put the yarn in it.
Okay.
Because these are all the prizes.
Right.
And I need to be able to move and not worry about the prizes getting mixed up.
Well, you have one that moved over there.
Oh, it doesn't want to be part of the group.
Yeah. You ran away.
Some of the prizes are little antisocial or asocial or whatever the word is.
You're going to have to train them.
Let's see here.
Have to train your yarn skein.
Yeah. Okay. Just move this over here like so. I really look at this big giant. This big. This bag's giant. I told you I'm tired. I may not be coherent. Look at how big this is. I mean, it's just absolutely huge. Christina did a super job on it.
Yes.
There. Okay. Now, my first one is in my Knitting's My Bag large angels bag. This is my film noir shawl project from the scrap shawl pattern by Anastasia Sattel. And I did a little bit on here. Not a whole lot, but a little. I've been busy doing inventory. You know, usually I say, oh, I was busy. I didn't feel like doing it. No, I've been doing paperwork. I've been inventorying my bare yarn and trying to figure out what else I need to inventory. I can't dye any yarn until I get all my yarn inventoried before I make another sale. So I got my shop inventoried and I got most of my yarn inventoried. I have just a few skeins over there to do. And then I can start dyeing yarn again because everything is inventoried where it was at December. So once I do that, I can get back to crafting and I can get back to dyeing yarn and all that kind of stuff. But at the moment, I'm stuck in paperwork for the shop, and I have to start thinking about paperwork for Davina for her court type stuff, her SSI and things like that. So this is not my favorite time of year because it has a lot of paperwork. But anyway, here is, you want to hear all that sob story stuff. Here you go. So I don't know if you can see that I've got the silver on the bottom.
Yeah,
I think I had the silver on the bottom before. This is growing well. When I work on it, it grows. Gee, what do you think about that? So anyway, and this is just various, grays and blacks and that kind of stuff. It's a little darker than I thought it was going to be in my mind's eye, but it's funny. It's darker than I thought it was going to be in some ways, but it's exactly what I knew it was going to be. Does that make any sense?
No.
It does. It's just. I don't know. It looks well. I think it's going to look well with my silver.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Outfit and with my black one. So, and probably with other things as well.
Oh yeah,
black and gray, blue and red.
Yeah, I mean that's something that goes with just about everything.
I'm not sure how well this will go with my green. I think green needs a brown, which means I may end up doing a shawl in brown or something.
Browns are another one of those color which is just really nice to have.
But that's all I really have to say about this. I just, it's mostly Miss Babs
Sorry.
and Dragonfly Fibers that I'm using. And I've done this pattern so many times that you could probably say my spiel by heart, so I'm not going to go into it. So.
Okay, so the first one I'm going to show is actually this one here. This is Laura's Hooded Cow. It is the Thorns Hooded Cow pattern. I think we determined the lady's name is Sunshine.
Sunshine something, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm in the middle of a row, but I'm starting the increases for the hood.
Nice.
And this is a free pattern.
That's looking nice.
So,
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, you see, it's the hood is literally built onto there. You increase to where you want, and then you end up decreasing to where you want. So it's a nice, easy setup.
That's really nice.
And let's see, all your increases are in the center, at least right now. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done this.
Did you do that particular one last time?
This is my preferred one, yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Because I kind of like the accordion look to it.
Right.
But yeah, that's it about this one. This one's really nice. It's a worsted weight.
Right. It looks almost like an Aran weight. But that yarn was the one I picked up, and we weren't sure if it was worsted or Aran, because it's...
Well, I had a ball band in there.
But it didn't say what the weight was, though. It just said the grams. It was like 200, it was like 200 grams. So it's a big skein. I'm sorry, guys. I really can't talk today. What's wrong with me? Let me put this away before I... I'm very talented. All these threads, I'm going to have to take some time and cut them and weave them in. All right. That takes care of that.
What happened to the red pillow?
Oh, I was trying to take a nap with it. Hold on. I'll give it to you in a second.
Okay, because I don't have a lot of back support over here.
Okay, hold on.
Thank you.
Not sure. I've done one of my things where it's not going to close. You know, sometimes you pull... Oh, there it is. I am really adept at doing this, where I pull the little ball, the little edging, this thing.
Oh, okay. Into the
gathering around the top. I don't know what that's called, but anyway, there it is.
Okay.
I don't know, it's just
Problem solved.
sort of. I don't know what I just did here.
It's closed.
Yeah, but it's not right.
Well, how about we check it out after?
It's not right. Okay. Getting hot. My next one is in my B-Wing Country bag. And this is my Country Roads blanket project from the KF Jones Jelly Roll blanket pattern. So I'm still working on it. I didn't do anything really except on the podcast last week. But like I said, I didn't do a lot of knitting and crocheting because paperwork. So I'm not really going to show you much. It's basically the same. I keep saying I'm gonna start weaving the ends in, but
We all know that's a lie.
I think I'll just leave it like Talia did hers.
I did weave them all in eventually.
Yeah, but this
Although
is,
you don't have the option quite as much because of the way that your stitches are picked up.
yeah, let me just move this here so I can do some on it. This is just various scraps, and I do like this project. It's just that what I should probably do is work on it till I finish a square, and then go from there. But I don't always have the wherewithal. I get most of the stuff done when I'm in doctor's offices and things like that. But this last time we took Ty to a doctor's appointment, I was reading. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about this. It's a fun project, like all of Kay's projects.
Okay, so next is in my bunny bag. This was Christina, right?
Yes, Mama C. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because you have the thing that...
The matching. It took me a second to remember. I knew it was in a set, but
Yeah.
So this is the bunny. Yeah, it has the name sewn into it on tag. Mama C Creations.
Yep. I'm glad she started doing that.
Yes, I am too.
Yeah.
And so yeah, in this lovely bunny bag, for which I have two matching pot holders, I guess, heating pads. I use them both. One's on my desk, one's by my bed.
I have one in the kitchen and one sitting behind my tea where I can see it.
But this mostly got worked on during the podcast. So nothing really else. Although I think I worked on it, even after I'd shown it to you. So
I wasn't paying attention. What is that?
I didn't say what it was. This
Okay.
is the Walking to Town pattern.
Oh, right.
By Joanna Johnson. It's from her Emma Knits collection. It's not available as a single pattern. I believe it's only available within the collection.
I think I tore that one out until you can walk me through the
beginning part.
the count.
Yeah.
Because my gauge will be so far off.
But yeah, so I call this hot stuff because I'm using the last of my airport hot sauce to make this. And then I will once again have a fully red shawl because I don't currently have one that's fully red. I have a poncho.
Trying to think. Oh, the poncho. That's in Miss Babs, isn't it?
Oh no,
No.
no, that's Kim Dye.
Oh, Kim Dye's yarn. Yeah.
Because I that's in cashmere and the colorway is black cherry for that.
Oh, that one.
It's something in I must be wool and cashmere, and black cherry is the color. It's a bulky weight. I would not have picked up bulky weight Miss Babs. I would have.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that was a long time ago.
You'll have to show me that pattern because bulky weight yarn for a poncho is very appealing.
There's seed stitch.
Ugh. I don't like seed stitch.
It's in the paneling.
How big a section is it?
Well, there's sections all around. They're like wedges.
I don't like seed stitch. It's not that it's hard. It's just I get mixed up where I am, and and then by the time I see it, going back to fix it, it's like forget it. I don't like seed stitch. It's just no.
Yeah, it's like pieces of pie around.
I guess if I put markers where it is.
Oh, well, that's what you
know.
yeah, that's what you're gonna do. That's what I did for.
Because that would be easier to do, but it almost sounds like that. If I'm understanding correctly, it's panels. It almost just sounds like you have parts where it's.
You have a part that's stockinette. You have a part that's and you'll increase within each part as you go. Because they're all growing together.
Right. Okay. Well, let me roll this back up so I can put it away without getting maybe too tangled up again. Let's see here.
Wait, look at a jelly roll.
A jelly roll. This is a kind of a messy jelly roll right now, but that's okay. I'll deal with it later, cause that's the way I roll right now. All right. Put this in here. There we go. Okay, my turn or yours?
That was you just showing that. So
Okay, it's your turn. Then why am I putting it away?
wait, didn't you show that? Oh,
How many do you have left?
I have one left.
And I've got two.
Okay, so it is you.
Okay. So in my Knit for Brains Owl's Teapot Bag, this was given to me by Laura Concert. This is my Thorin's Hooded Cow pattern. It's the Arwen's Hooded Cow project. And I wasn't sure if I was going to give it to Davina or not. I think I'm going to keep it. Maybe. We'll see.
You said you wanted matching knits.
So I did a little bit on this. I'm not quite to the hood. I'm getting close. Let's see. And I'm doing a different version than Talia is. I'm doing version 2. And you said you were doing what, version 3?
Yeah, I think it's version 3. I can't
Yeah.
remember now.
I'm trying to see where I'm at here. So I'm back on the knit rows. I did a little bit of this while I was watching TV with Mike, or movie or something with Mike. It wasn't during date night because I can't do it during date night. I have to sit down and be still when we do date night. So he likes me to pay attention to the movie when we're having a date night.
Shocking.
Shocking, yep. So, but anyway, let me just move this here. This is Miss Babs in the blue slate colorway. And I really like this color. I'm going to have to see if I can maybe somewhat duplicate it for myself so that I can maybe not have to go to Miss Babs so much.
Right.
I love going to Miss Babs. I just can't afford her like I used to. So, or it's hard to justify it.
Right.
So, but it's great. And occasionally I will see something that I just have to have that particular
Well,
color.
like the white and black.
Yeah, that was really pretty. That was really pretty. So yeah, this is. There's not much more to say about this. I'm currently in the knit section. I am on my second round of the knit section out of 5 for this. This is a free pattern, so I'm not giving anything away. Talia,
Yes.
okay, your turn.
Okay, so final project for me is in my Velveteen Rabbit bag by Little Skein in the Big Wool. Wait, yes. One of my earliest bags. I have no idea how this one holds up so well because this is drawstring. And I think it was Rena who said in the comments that she was risking a drawstring on me. Well, the only reason why that one's gonna be able to survive is because I'm using it to hold my colorful leftovers from socks, so I can make little shorties, including socks that are mixed colors. Basically scrap socks.
It's a pretty bag now.
Yeah,
It's
so it has. I can see all the bright colored yarns in there.
a happy bag.
So that worked out perfectly. I worked some on, this is, I think I call this Starburst socks. And this is Kay's vanilla cream socks, I believe. Because I don't think hers are vanilla latte. Let's see. Yeah, vanilla cream socks by KF Jones. I believe I call these Starburst. These are yarns that Laura dyed. So
Yeah, I still have mine up there waiting. You said that you didn't have that it wasn't good for socks. The ones I have, so
I don't remember.
I'm gonna do something else with it.
Yeah.
Because it's DK weight, so I'm gonna do something else. It has to be something special.
Right. So
So
I have yellow for heels and toes currently. I know I have another color in here. Where'd it go? There it is. And the other one is highlighter pink. So yeah, these are the two. The other sock will have the pink, while this one has the yellow. And yeah, this is just a nice, bright, happy. I think she called this flamingoing. Yeah, flamingoing by the pool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been a little while since I knit on this, mostly because I'm at decreasing for the gusset.
Did I hear her say she's going to Florida soon?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
It's hard to remember because Patty's always going to Florida. I mean, Pat's always going to Florida too.
Oh, Pat's always going somewhere. No moss under that stone.
So, yes.
We love you, Pat.
Yes. That's it for this one. I was glad to get a little bit of work done on it.
All right, let me have a new project to show you. Yeah, a new project. How about that, right? Put this here. I think I started it Sunday while I was listening to either Crystal or I was listening to a religious podcast. I forget. So, in any event, it's in my Rena bag, which is what I'm calling this, my Rena apples bag.
That's fine.
Okay, I think cherries. I'm sorry, not apples, cherries. I love this. I love this pattern. Even when I first saw it as younger, I think it was a popular pattern in the 70s.
Yeah.
That I always liked this pattern. But anyway, if this is, oh shoot, where does this go? It goes in here. Story of my life today. Okay, this is for my birthday shawl, and this is from the it's a birthday scrappy shawl from Talia's pattern. So I started this. Wake up, Talia.
I am awake.
No, you're not. Okay, so I've just started this. You can see I've just started. She recommends that we start with a variegated yarn. Is it still in testing?
What?
The birthday shawl?
Yes.
Okay, so this is all you're going to see. Okay, and next time you see it will just be the bag because it'll be further along. I'm testing it for her. So years and years after she gave it to me. But It's in
I
here.
started it last year.
Yeah, I'm being facetious. So it's in this bag, and with all the scraps. So Rena, our bags are the prettiest bags. They're pretty with the fabric, and look at all the pretty scraps. So, okay, that's me for the projects.
Okay, so that leads on to graphic novel.
Okay, I do have some graphic novel.
I did work on mine, but I don't really have anything that I want to share.
I only worked on my religious journal because that was the only time I had it. So my other one is stuffed. My Eeyore is stuffed with things I have to sit down and put into Stacy's beautiful journal. It's got all kinds of stuff. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and do layout for it. But this is my other one that I did, and this is. I'm not going to show you all the stuff in here because some of the pages aren't quite finished from what I wanted to do. I did want to show you this page. Daddy liked this one.
Well, you put a lot of effort into that one.
So it's about resolutions and things like that for the new year. I originally had something stapled in the middle, but it wouldn't stay put.
Right.
And I actually think it looks better this way. And the pages that wouldn't stay put, I'm not going to show you because I'm not finished with the pages. I don't think. So I'm just going to skip that one. And this middle one, I'm also going to skip this one. But I like the way this one turned out. I used Christmas cards and the verse Till I Wake Up.
Right.
Okay, the third. Okay, this says, just as they hastened into Bethlehem to seek our Savior, may we also joyfully follow him.
Oh, very nice.
So it was how are we going to prepare? The father had done a sermon about how are we going to prepare for Jesus. So I used a couple of Christmas cards and just did those pages. So that's my graphic.
Okay. Next would be any FOs.
No FOs.
Oh, we should have done FOs before that, but yeah.
But you don't have FOs, but I do have frogged.
Okay, so
and
frogged.
all I'm going to do is show you the bags, okay?
Yeah, because otherwise.
All at once. Reach it. So I can't hold them all in my hands. There we go. Frogs.
Yay.
There's still yarn in there, but they're frogs.
You need to actually move the yarn.
Yeah, I do. And I have, I think, 3 more bags where I'm on the fence. I'm not sure if I'm going to frog them or not. So that takes care of that. Okay?
Okay, shop news. I am going to just wave this. This was the shawl that Mom went ahead and...
Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was already finished.
No.
Well, they don't know what it is. I mean, it's that much. So that's all they'll see of it.
So it's in here.
I need to take a look at that one, see what it's going to look like, because I don't even remember what it looks like.
Yeah, I'll show you, because that's the one I've been working on every liturgy.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was something different.
That's that one.
Oh, okay. Good. All right. So, yeah, you just forget that. I had a bag. Okay?
And other shop news, all of my things are up in the shop, like all the rosaries, my shop is completely back to where it was again.
And you already heard my shop news, basically that I'm hoping to get up and running again in the next week or two in terms of new stuff in there. But right now I have to focus on the paperwork so I don't get into trouble. So, I'm finished basically with the paperwork. I have some yarn. I have a shoe rack type thing, those hanging shoe things over here, and it's got some bare yarn. I have to catalog that, and then I can dye if I want to. I just have to catalog everything else.
My eyes are open.
I can't see that. I can see your head nodding. And then, other than that, just keep an eye on the shop, see what's there. Not much to say, Okay?
Okay, so, that's then leads us, I guess, into thank yous and...
Do we have a live stream this Friday?
We do.
Okay, we have a live stream this Friday.
And you probably got an email that said, your live stream is starting soon. No, it's just the reminder for your live stream on Friday.
Okay. So, yeah, we do have thanks. I'm sorry this is so short, but she's falling asleep, and I'm tired. So, night time. We want to thank Looney Hiker, Paula,
Are
Rena.
we apologizing for being short? We're almost 45 minutes.
You realize that's half of our podcast, right? We want to thank Looney Hiker, Paula, Rena, and Meditative Crafter, and and Chronically Crocheting for commenting on the YouTube channel. If I missed somebody, it's because when I last looked at the podcast, when I put my notes together, you guys weren't there yet, but we appreciate all comments. I haven't had a chance to respond, neither has Talia, but we always appreciate comments. Please continue to comment, and we will try to get back to you as soon as we can. And as we said before, please feel free to hit the little bell, the little subscribe button, and tell people about us. And we want to wish you all a wonderful, blessed week full of knitting, crocheting, paper crafting, whatever it is that makes your heart happy. This is the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast. I believe I said this was 5:35.
It was 5:36.
5:36. And that's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye.
Why are you doing that with your clappers like literally right
Because
there?
I hurt and I can't poop. Because she wants this.
How?
Bye.